Breedy's here. I've got my grandmother to my left. Just invited her on for another Decide Your Destiny Daily Dose. What do you think about that?
Amen, amen.
And
It's the very best that he can have in his daily dose. Can't wish him better.
And today we're talking about decide to seek the value within you. I think you always have value to give, and my grandmother is a true testament of that.
I've had very good material to work with.
I'm not sure about that, but
I am.
smoothed out the edges. And we just chatting. Dinah has consistently shared a story about me walking up the stairs the first time she ever saw me. And so one great point to find or seek more value within you or within another person is to ask a different question. So I asked today, I said, well, why is that story so poignant to you? And she said it was because of my personal growth. She said, I couldn't make it up the stairs. And what did you say? I've got long legs now.
You have.
So these long legs can make it up the stairs. So she said, and I guess that's a metaphor for the personal growth that she has, her and Clivey, and a lot of people in the family have helped me with. So thank you very much.
It was good material to work with.
But, that's the thing. I think sometimes people think, I've got no value to give, or I can't really help, but that's just, a critical error against our spiritual ability, because we've all got value to give. It's never too late, and you can never give enough value. There's always more value you can give. So deciding to seek out the value that you have within, and I think what happens with a lot of people, especially maybe the older they get, or if they change careers, or if they don't consider themselves as highly enough, or their self-esteem or their courage or their lack of confidence goes down, is that they think that they don't have any more value to give. But you still have so much value to give, and every single day I've come in here this month, I've been able to just have so much value that you've given to me, Dinah. And so,
thank you.
And a great way to find value is to ask a different question. We're so used to asking the same questions. Are you okay? How are you doing? How's it going? Hello, how are you? So to change up the questions that you ask. So what can I help you with? How can I service you? And one of the big questions was to find a different way of asking, well, Dinah, you keep sharing the story to me about me being a kid and walking up those stairs, my little legs. Why is that such a poignant story? Why is that such a significant story in your mind? And so that's the question I asked today. And I was really surprised by the response I got, which is so funny, because she shared the story with me a lot, and I could have asked, for years I could have asked a question a bit differently. But I mean, that's what learning is, and that's what growth is. And you said the reason that story was so poignant to you was that it was the growth that you saw. She said, so I guess the legs, the small legs trying to conquer those stairs is significant of the legs that have grown, and now I'm able to walk up those stairs okay.
Jump up them.
So that was very interesting to hear that. So that's why it stood out for you, right?
Can see what you struggle with now, you just run up.
Yeah. So
Don't just struggle anymore.
So that was the fact that she saw that the growth within me, and I wouldn't have had that growth if I didn't have you and Clivey in my life.
Well, thank you for that, and that's probably the truth.
It is definitely the truth.
We believed in him and certainly encouraged him because he was so beautiful.
Thank you, Dinah. Well,
we were very lucky that he ended up in our life. Ward and Alana moved on, and he was left for us, and we just loved him.
Yeah.
And how special that was.
I appreciate that. And I'm going to take, beautiful thing about growth and learning and having your service and your help hit hearts and souls of other people is that it continues on. So Clivey's within me, and you're going to be within me. And
thank you.
When I get this book out to 333 million people across the globe.
God, that's a lot. That's a lot. I think the biggest privilege we could have had was having Colin in our life, a beautiful little boy. He's always been beautiful. He's never disappointed us. He's beautiful. Not that we had him out on a stretcher, that he had to prove himself, because he didn't. We just loved him. Just loved him. And he was worth all the love. And there's plenty more to come.
Well, the beautiful thing is that with the help and service you give, that your legacy continues on in the heart and the soul and what the next person gives.
Yeah, well, that's a real privilege.
Yeah.
And actually, that's been Clive in my life.